Welcome to Captain's League, the Deuce, Warehouse Golf Ball. One of the more creative games we've created, I think. I'm going to walk you through it. The same four teams will be competing. The same pool of players are here, except one difference. Swilly will be playing for Pennick, who could not make it. We were supposed to do
Warehouse Baseball.
Oh, that's correct. Too many people got hurt. We canned it, we axed it, we created a new game, Warehouse Golf Ball. It's the third tournament in this season of Captain's League. Shelfy has won the first two. Jake has lost the first two. Doyle's been in the championship once. And so have I. Anyway, here we go. I'll show you what this is. Ready? It's wild. You're going to start off, and the top half of the inning is split up into two sessions. The driving session, the tee box session. Each team will have 8 tee shots in a batting order, so 2 per player. You want to take it and drive it off the back wall. That would not be good. In theory, we hit it. It hits the back wall. It has to hit the back wall. The back wall activates it as a good drive. And then it has to roll onto the green. Okay? Let me go get that ball because I was supposed to put it onto the green. So it hits the back wall. It gets a great roll and bounce and yes, okay, great. Now, the official will come out and he will replace that ball with a duck. And the next player will tee off, and the next player will tee off. And after your 8 tee shots, all the ducks that you have put on the green can now be put in. The only difference, you putt with a baseball. There's only one caveat that I have not told you. Defense is involved because it's golf ball, like baseball. There will be fielders here. Their goal is to, 1, play goalie. Don't let that ball hit the back wall. If you stop it and you never even let it hit the back wall, then it can't be activated. 2, if it hits the back wall, try to catch it on the fly. That is an out. 2 outs ends the driving session. The team will then get sent to the putting green if they have any ducks available to be put in. But there's a risk to going for outs. Aha! If it hits that back wall and then hits your body and you have deflected the natural path of the shot, meaning it could be perfect, but you got in the way and hit it, or you tried to catch it and bobbled it, that is a big no-no and will result in a placed putt. Basically, a gimme. 7 feet away, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, from any base. They can choose where they want to put it, but it's 7 feet away, placed putt, gimme. So defense, you want to catch it, but you don't want to get in the way. The holes are the bases. Once you make one hole, so say we make, that's going to lip out, say I make third base there, I can't, as a team, we cannot score another duck from third until we've gone to 2 other bases. So there's strategy to that. And you putt in the lineup. You don't putt your drive. You just keep going down that lineup. So if I'm the last to drive, the next guy behind me is the first to putt. And it continues. Once you miss one, you get no more attempts. Except, caveat, we carved in a new rule, each team will get 1 2-putt per putting session, per inning. Whichever team collects the most ducks wins the inning. It is match play. This would be 1-0, yellow. It's match play. If you win the first inning, you're up 1-0, and now you are the away team. The losing team will get last licks. If they tie it, you'll go to a third. If they lose again, they lose. Match play. And that's it. Now we'll go to the draft. Now you understand it so well, and you memorized that, and you said, oh, this makes sense. This is what I would have thought it was.
Do we talk about warehouse baseball on this or no? Okay.
I mean, I got screwed, really. This is what happened. I had the 1 and 2 picks in a baseball thing.
What's golf ball?
It's such an interesting sport. We don't know what it is. We don't know the skills of people.
I've never golfed in my life, but I was in Kentucky a couple of weeks ago and I golfed on a driving range.
They're also keeping secrets. They haven't even told me anything.
On paper, should be the most up in the air tournament yet.
All I know is that I have to swing this at a ball.
This is the most sneaky uppy Captain's League sport we've ever had. This sport also doesn't exist as of now.
I'm also the least experienced golf person in the entire company, I think. Don't tell anyone that. They're not going to see this until after we've already played.
And like mine and Jake's draft are fucking impactful.
I put all of my eggs in blitzball. There was the slap ball fiasco, which I try not to think about.
I need to go to the championship. Need to. I need Jake not to be good. Jake's going to be good at this game, though.
I have the 1 and 2 picks, I think. And the 12.
And he's got the 1-2. I think that's Luke and Rob.
What picks do I have? Do you know?
This is some real raw thoughts because I haven't really thought about this yet. And it's today. Okay.
Did anyone else have any solid thoughts when you talked to them?
Is anyone listening to me?
I wouldn't put it.
Maddie, if someone listens to me, dude, I'm going to be mad at you.
Luke and Rob are the 2 golfers. Don't think either of them will be there at 4. If they are, they will be leading my team.
I think Jolly, Rob, and Luke are the top 3.
Luke at the 1. He can play defense and he can golf. I think that's all he does is play defense and golf. Defense of his own emotions and golf. He actually plays golf.
I think on this board there are 2 golfers, so I think they're going to be the first 2 picks probably.
The highest regards I have for Rob, I almost don't want to have too many golfers on my team in case we get stuck in a golf mindset. Because I kind of want it to be, I'm going to captain a baseball-heavy team probably.
It's not Luke and Rob? If it is, then you're a liar. You're acting like it's not.
Ideally, someone at the 12 who can sink big putts, and no one knows. Joez.
We saw him miss a 4-footer.
5 and 6 have to be a tandem. They got to jive, man. For team vibes, for team unity, and for whatever we're trying to do out there.
I think at the end of the second round, I kind of want some chaos. I might re-roll the dice on Dan if Rourke's there at my second pick.
Cockiness? Which made me just think of Dan Rourke, which is horrifying.
Hopefully they arrive in time. But there's a lot of buttons for the breakdowns, and I want to draft people that I think will buy into the buttons. So I'm trying to gauge how much people will enjoy being part of the buttons.
And then at 9, it's just who's there, Pop? Pat? Can Lou hit a golf ball? You'd like to think, right?
Lou might be a menace on defense. Lou's got touch. So maybe he's like a sneaky... Is he going to go before 7?
We don't have a consensus worst player, so I'm just hoping I don't accidentally pick the worst player at 10 is the only thing I don't want to do.
Oh, I love having Joez on my team. I always draft him. I've drafted Joez more than any other captain. I don't know. It's smart.
Do people like Dalton? Do people like Cohen? Like, those are normally the athletic types, but I don't think either of them play golf. But then I'm looking at the rest of the board, and I don't think anyone else does either. So
I'd take Cohen, but I don't know if I'm going to take him at 3. Although I do trust that he'll lock in. He'll buy into the buttons, and he'll be annoying.
Like any other sport that we just invent in the warehouse, until we actually play games, the strategy's not going to fold out and come together. So the dominoes will fall mid-tournament, and I'm going to be able to figure it out. We always figure it out. It's freezer ball.
We're going to have to figure out what we're good at, be good at it.
Jimmy's already traded out of blitzball. Me, Jake, and Jack all want to win blitzball, so it's just hard to... It's hard to have a give and take when that's the only sport left and everyone wants to win.
Yeah, probably not. With Blitzball coming up next to really determine the whole season.
I think everyone wants to see what the hell happens. And then if there's players that guys have seemingly valued very differently, then that could affect a Blitzball trade. I'm pretty comfortable, but you know I like to stir the trade pot.
Wow. Me, Cohen, Rourke, and Joez? Is that a 3-7-11 right there? I don't know if we're good. We're not good. That's not a good team.
I think people are just going to take their picks and then move on to Blitzball.
Hopefully, the next time we do one of these interviews, I have a third one and 3 of the top 8 picks in Blitzball. Because I need to win a Blitzball tournament. Jack.
I'll tell you what, if the story wins this, I think we can win Blitzball, and then we've won 2 events, and I don't know. Crazier things.
My goal is to win all 4. I said that before the first draft at the beginning of the year. My goal is to win all 4. Even in the drafts where I traded back, we picked 4, 8, and 12 in slap ball. We won that. We're picking 4, 8, and 10 here. I expect to win, and we already have a really good draft stock for blitzball. I fully expect to win that as well.
If you have a good golf swing, we got to ban you from commenting on YouTube, because I think there's going to be a lot of people making like, oh, try this, try that. It's like, there's no helping us. We're a sad sack at just baseball players.
I thought you were circling the competition for a second.
Just you.
I really should have done that crazy trade with you, now that the sport doesn't exist.
Okay.
Would have been really big.
All right, time is on.
Jack,
The Ripper.
Okay.
who will you be taking?
Golfball.
Okay, so
WGB.
with my first overall pick, I don't golf, but I'm gonna take a baseball approach into the sport and try to hit the ball and field the ball. So I'm gonna go also with that. I'm gonna take Ryan Cohen number 1.
Ooh.
So that's an ego thing for him?
Wow.
Slight ego play.
You're worried
Yeah.
It's
that...
an ego play.
He's
that's
better happy.
That's an ego play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the next guy's better not number 1.
I'd love to put this guy number 1 too, but there's only 1. I'm gonna take Luke O'Brien.
But Luke doesn't like being... It's too much pressure for him, where Ryan likes the pressure.
An egomaniac and a mental midget.
Yes.
That's your strategic move.
Yeah.
Right?
So those are my picks.
We could have played any sport, and I think you'd take those two.
Yeah.
I'm up next.
Good picks, though.
I have the 3 pick.
Oh, Maddie.
Hey. Well, I thought this guy was going to get taken.
Your first draft in shorts.
Yeah, I don't like it. I wish I would have brought my pants, because I just have way less confidence in myself in shorts. Thanks for bringing that up.
Don't think about it.
Something bad about mine.
Are we wearing the same shorts?
No.
No.
Someone could think that if
Yeah,
we're just walking around with the
surely.
bus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the odds? And they're both by.
I'm going to take the best golfer in the group
Ooh.
and someone that I played this game already with, and someone who told me he will be obnoxious, because we're going to be very vocal. I think this game is all about vocal and mental defense.
Okay.
And Rob told me I can be annoying, especially if it's work. They kind of like this thing.
Good pick. Good value.
That is good value. That's great value.
Because Cohen could be awful.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. He could. Probably not. I think there's only 2 duds in this draft.
I'm gonna put those up there. Sorry, my pockets are starting to get full here, fellas.
Is it weirding you guys out to have the smell of the warehouse not in the warehouse?
I'll tell you what, this is the first time I'm doing a draft where we don't have everyone in the background smashing balls and making me feel bad about my picks. We got new people in the player pool here. And I'm kind of, oh no, this is an easy decision. This isn't an easy decision. Has anyone left played golf? We're still in the first round.
I think we're out of golf.
No. Wrong. But kind of right. No, wrong. There's golfers left.
I think there's one golfer.
Joez, that's right.
No.
This is the first time ever we're gonna have someone on the freezers for a second time. I'm gonna be selecting Dalton Feely, the 4th pick.
Wow.
I'm going defense and attitude with my first pick.
Holy smokes. Jake, you got some picks available.
The 2 golfers went 2-3.
They went 1-3. Don't stop lying.
I'm lying. I'm calling Luke 1-1 the whole tournament.
When I paired up this 5-6 that I knew would be for golf ball,
Just to follow up on what you said earlier, if you only had one pick and you didn't have the two, you would have taken Luke, right?
Not what the board says.
I don't know.
That's a good counter. I'm a vibes guy.
Your mic's off.
1 sec.
I paid Rob to do that.
Okay. When I got this 5-6 pick that I knew would be for Golfball, Warehouse Golfball, I knew it would have to be a tandem. They have to work together. They have to function together as a unit. I just didn't know what that unit would be. And I have fantastic news. Because I have two guys that I think actually like each other, which is very rare at this company. And I think defense is going to matter. I think these two are good defenders in any sport they play.
I have a suggestion.
I
Say one, and then we'll guess who likes him.
Ooh, that's a fun game.
just don't know who should be the first pick. I don't know who I want to put the pressure on. Actually, I think I do.
Not Zoe.
I'm going to pick Jack Oliver, Jolly Olive, to be my first pick, and I am going to pair him up with
Jolly
the
golfs.
delightful. Jolly does kind of golf.
That's
Forgot
what I
about
was
that.
saying.
Oh, nice.
One more.
I'm going to pair him up with Zoe. Zoe and the We Got Ice boys are getting into golf. Zoe will play defense. Zoe knows the warehouse.
What's Zoe short for?
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo.
Lonzo, they called him on the intercom yesterday.
It's kind of better for him.
Lonzo?
I could have corrected it. I didn't.
What intercom?
When they at the first pitch, they say, "Welcome, Jack.
Oh.
Super good." And
Lonzo.
yeah, he's here with Lonzo.
No.
Wild.
That's nice. Everyone's going to get along.
I get to go now.
Yeah, that is good.
What's he gonna do?
It's a very story team. Italian again. And the again is something no one saw.
Skip-a-dick-a-doo-doo, skip-a-doo-doo, skip-a-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Shorts look familiar.
Skip-a-doo-doo, skip-a-doo-doo.
Wow, that's rude. You've picked him before.
Too many times. I picked him more than any other captain. It's bullshit.
Joez?
Yes. Yes.
Is that stat right? What you said?
It's me or you.
Yeah, that's the bad one.
He's never worn purple.
I like Joez.
You need something that sticks out. Everything's flat. Get a belly or a butt or a wiener or something.
Nope. I don't know who I fucking want.
Right. The board didn't open up.
Does anyone want this pick?
Yeah.
No?
No.
What's the offer?
You get my 7, I get something over here. Right now. No trade involved.
I think this could have been a random draw, and it would have been similar.
Might I? I'll eliminate and then I'll random draw.
Okay.
You've eliminated one.
This guy's an option. Ding, 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 ding. I'd love to get these guys at 9. Like so many of them. Boom, boom, boom.
You have the 9.
So Joez is out. I have the 9. 9 for 7?
Ooh! I think Lou's a learner. Lou's got touch and feel. And
Lou and Rob?
And I'm sicking them on you guys. I'm going to put them on the wings. Say, you chew the ear off this way, and you get him this way. So Sirocco's going to be lifting up his shirt, dancing on you, Chris Kattan style. And Lou's just going to be talking to you about something serious.
I'm worried about durability.
I'm worried about durability.
With a lot of words, might I add. Very detailed.
You're worried about their ability?
Durability.
Durability.
Oh, this is the least... I want Lou not clear-headed. I'm trying to play defense.
What?
Oh.
If you're teeing off
See, this
and
is just
Lou
embarrassing.
is like this in your face,
This is just embarrassing because you said you didn't know who you wanted. So now it just feels like you're doing a class presentation and making it up as you go.
I wanted guys that are going to annoy you.
I like both those guys a lot.
I know. I had to ask Rob, will you annoy people?
Right.
And he said, I can get obnoxious. Yeah. Lou, I just say, hey, go talk to Jake. After 2 Celsiuses and 2 gummies.
Eyeballs don't work. He doesn't know who Jake is. He'll be trash talking you.
And that'll make you laugh.
Good pick.
You're gonna try Joe's at 11. We're trying to complete the team.
I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that up. I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that up.
Lou's a gamer. He hits things.
He's golfed before, I bet.
I say, Lou, this ball doesn't move. He says, easy pop.
But you trash talk his defense a lot, and this is a big defense game.
No, it's not. That's like a big trick that we learned when Rob and my team was trying to catch balls, and they just gave you a million place putts. I'm going to say
That's bad defense.
I don't want defense.
Last time I was up here, I told a lie. They called me out on it. But I knew that BBD was a golfer. I was trying to keep it in my back pocket.
Whoa.
So BBD
Whoa.
will be going, hey, did you know BBD's frequent with a simulator? BBD frequents with a simulator.
He keeps it under his bed, right?
Yeah.
Beeps. I'm going to get 2 out of 3 there, though. So pressure's on you. Are you up?
I was between Beebs. No, I'm not up. I was between Beebs and Lou.
Uh-oh.
That's how you command a room.
Jake's up.
4 left.
What's you?
I will not be taking Joe's McFly.
Okay.
That's a team.
I mean, Ryan and Joe's.
It's a
That's-
facial hair scale.
That's Lindor McNeil all over again.
Don't know who either of those guys are.
You're taking Joe's?
Uh-oh.
Don't tease me.
What's the sport?
It's a big question you ask when you're flipping through those faces. The rules are not hard to learn.
Hey,
You taking Rourke?
no, dude. Survive. My mentals are kind of loose right now. Lucas Diversa.
Oh.
He's a good goalie.
He's the most human. He's a good goalie. Yeah, he can guard the wall.
Yeah.
He can guard the wall. He can guard the wall.
Completed the Italian squad.
Oh, yeah.
It has Sigrisi, and we get Maddie, too. It's pretty nice.
Oh, it's me again.
Forgot he was in this.
All right. Well,
He could be decent.
I don't think he can hit the ball.
Everyone can be decent. Besides Joe's.
okay.
Joe's can putt, though.
No, that's the one thing you can't do.
Then he can't do anything.
Well, the baseball, he missed the 4-foot putt.
I'm going to go back to the well. I'm putting a team together, 3 guys. I've won a championship each of the last 3 times that I've played with each of these 3 people. So I'm going to go with Dan Rourke. And I'm going to keep the championship vibes
I
going.
really fucking wanted Rourke.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That is an intense squad.
Yeah, I really wanted Rourke.
His team could maybe out yell your team.
I think whoever got Dan was just automatically in that conversation.
Dalton's allowed too.
I think he's got the more of a balanced out team of
I
ballers.
will be taking Swilly.
Yeah.
And she's going to stabilize the dogs.
Best pick of the draft.
Yeah. And she's going to be into the buttons.
Best pick of the draft.
Yeah. You want to take Joe's?
I'm going to take Joe's, and I'm really not upset about it. I think kind of just anchor our squad.
Let the record show I would have been upset about it.
If you had him, really,
If I was forced to.
I get to draft Joe's.
I have a confession. When Jake put Joe's face at the 12 spot, I decided I could not draft him because the dynamic of him and Ryan and him and Luke is gonna be hilarious.
Yeah.
Because Ryan wants to win so bad,
Right.
and Luke golfs,
Yeah.
so he's just gonna be looking at Joe's like, "Whoa, my goodness!"
Yeah.
But Joe's might be all right.
I think it could be a lot of these
No touch.
these two trying to win. Me and Joe's goofing.
Yeah.
You and Joe's have always had a genuine, special bond.
Yeah. I think we see each other avatar style.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have assign one of my players to annoy one of your players. I just got to figure out the matchups here. Like, Lou's going to annoy Joez. Wow. Swilly, tough job. Go annoy Jake.
Any trades?
Does anyone know the sport?
Every team's got some people who can't hit the ball. That's the fun of it.
Hey, you want to trade?
Me?
Yeah. 12 and 11?
Most
for 12
likely
and
not.
11?
You want Joez now?
A lot of
I just did a whole
He
thing.
just thought of a whole new strategy.
Yeah. It gets me out of the 12 over there, which I really don't want.
Oh, he's trying to double 12 and 11. I thought it was just Joez for Swilly.
That's a better deal.
That's a better deal.
Yeah,
For you. Yeah. I'm trying to do one more even.
right. Because I'm pretty happy with Joez as my 12 in this sport.
NFL picks 222 for 223 getting offered.
Shelfy,
Oh.
you want my 12?
No.
I can't believe I took Lou at 7. He's an athlete.
Lou's got a chance.
Trying it.
He played really well in
Warehouse baseball.
before this.
Can I switch Dan and Dalt and pretend that they were picked 4
I
and
mean,
10?
if you want to ego boost him, for
Okay,
sure.
let's do that.
That's what,
Dan
that's
was
what
my
Jack's doing over there.
Well,
Am I just ego boosting now?
I'm ego boost this.
This is crazy.
Dude, this is...
No way.
That's way better for my team's understanding of how I
Now,
want them to
before
be.
Rob puts this back,
Sam,
Lou's
Sam, no way.
I have proof. I have
Swilly's going to feel flattered, and Lou is going to feel like,
Jack.
what the fuck? I went 11?
I mean, if we're doing this,
No, that's...
now that's just not believable.
I don't know if that helps Lou now.
All right,
Luke?
I feel good now. Oh, no, you've done great. Great.
yeah.
Now everyone knows.
Unfortunately, we already took the picture.
Yes.
I mean, what if I was to give you the first overall pick in this draft for the first overall pick in the next one?
Cohen?
Luke?
No. Big one. No, I wouldn't do that. Good trade, though.
I don't know if Lou's going to be into the buttons.
Wish I got Luke. I could have had the all headband team.
If there's ever a sport I want Joez on my team,
Slap ball.
I wanted that so bad. He forgot to slap the ball. He thought it was catch ball.
Drafted 2 goalies.
I think probably BBD and Jelly are the best picks at their spot.
I would agree, but Lou at 11's decent.
I'm so happy the all Italy team is staying together. Was it slightly different last time?
Mm-hmm.
We had Rob.
It was Rob instead of
You think Swilly and Lou have beef
Yeah.
Swilly and Lou have beef?
from their teammates?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They're so good, though.
Angels, Mets. Does anyone want to trade with me?
You haven't offered anything.
I know. I think
This GM strategy is kind of working on me.
I want to get better in golf ball, and I don't know how.
Okay, do you want my 12 and I get your 10 and you get Lou and I get Diversa?
Is Luke gonna be good?
He might. He really might.
Might not.
It's baseball.
It's golf ball.
But the baseball is a baseball.
Baseball is a baseball.
If he was putting a golf ball, I think he might not be as adaptable. But he's hit a baseball bat against a baseball before.
But it's a golf ball.
That's a good point.
It's an interesting argument.
Trade's off the table. Talk to yourself in the room.
At 11.
Steal. Still can't believe Luke went last.
Let's put some color on these folks. Do you want to go first? You had the first
Are we
picks.
announcing teams?
Yeah.
Okay. My first overall pick, Mr. Ryan Cohen.
Ego pick.
Go grab your jersey, sir. Welcome to the squad. That's very true. Very much happened.
My first overall pick, Rob Scirocco.
Oh, nice. Oh, very good.
Yeah! Yes! That's our motto, annoy.
My last pick was Lucas Diversa.
All right, hey! Hey! You want to do your middle pick?
My middle pick was BBD.
Rourke, how do you feel about buttons? Yeah, pins. Lou? You're a breakdown. That's right. Talk shit to these guys. Talk shit to them.
Scared me. My next pick was Luke.
All right. Yeah. Downshifted him.
Who did I take? You know what? Screw you guys. I had back-to-back picks. I took Jolly and Zoe. Hey! Oh!
Jolly's actually English. Jolly Oliver.
My team likes each other.
Jack Oliver, not Irish, not an Italian
No.
name though. Do you want to announce your final teammate?
Yeah, I had Joez.
He got
Yeah.
caught in a sinkhole.
He's driving.
He's driving.
Yes, Dan, you're on my team.
Swilly! Your favorite color?
And with the 10th pick in the draft, I select
Albino
Dalton
NFL ref.
Feely.
Boo! Is that breakdance? Boo! Boom.
Where do you?
All right, those are the teams.
That's kind of messed up. You see, he went 4th overall.
Yeah.
Everyone's booing him.
Luke went last. Is this Joez? He doesn't even care. Does he already know?
He knows the team,
He
I
already
guess,
knows.
yeah.
He already knows.
Okay, all right.
I got
awesome.
it.
Very good.
Good height on your team.
We're a team. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Okay, feeling great about this. Here's Jimmy for more.
And we're out.
This is a social experiment room.
Feels clinical in here. It feels like someone is monitoring my brain activity.
If you haven't put it together yet, we're doing some renovations at the warehouse. That's why we're currently recording in this asylum.
Asylum ball mini version.
I think everyone's kind of aware that Luke is the best player. So semantically, the first pick, I think Luke is the best pick on this team.
Ryan Cohen 1 really liked his potential. I think I snagged Joez at the 2. Luke fell to 12.
I didn't see that, but I was told about that. So I kind of don't know if I believe it still.
Luke knows how to golf, at least. So he knows how to hit the ball straight, I think.
He just wants to win. So sometimes you just want guys that want to win.
Luke, I think, is going to be the best of this team by far. Athleticism all around and can hit the ball wherever he wants.
I would have expected him to do Rob and Luke, just considering they're probably the two best golfers of the player pool.
I didn't draft in a type of way of the sport. I just drafted for who I think is going to be the best players.
Luke, they got the youth on their side. I'm 34, my back kind of hurts a little bit.
I think that Luke and Rob should have been the first and second pick in the draft, so we'll see how that plays. But I got the Rippers first, so I might have to eat my words on that. We'll see. They're going to be a tough team.
I would have said, yeah, I think they're going to figure out where to hit the ball offensively, confident over the putts, which is how you score. But Doyle went vibes over that.
I don't think he's played golf before. And taking a guy who has not played golf 1-1 when you have Rob Scirocco, Luke O'Brien, BBD, just to name a few of the golfers in this tournament on the board, bonkers.
I took 3 swings this morning. I don't golf, and they were all good. They all got on the green. So if I just do that, then we're cruising.
I think me and Ryan are the same exact player in the sport, so I wanted to get him and not gift another sport with that majesty.
So if defense does matter, I think Cohen will be a massive asset.
Why wouldn't I be? That sounded cocky, but like kind of true. That sounded even worse.
Otherwise, yeah, risky pick.
Me, Ryan Cohen, decent athletes with the twig, and we're gonna fly in on defense.
If it was Jolly and Cohen, and I had remembered that Jolly was a golfer by that point, I still think I'd probably go Jolly.
And then Joez McFly is the other teammate.
Can be a captain, or can I?
We're going to get silly, which I feel like is going to be pretty important for this game.
The team that he has right now is experienced in golf, especially on video. And one would even say I won the Tasty, controversially.
I watched that Talking Yanks vlog. I don't think he's the best golfer. Not that I am either, but...
No, they have 3 athletes out of 4. But Joez could be a great distraction guy.
For the most intimidating team, 25% of them I'm not too intimidated about.
You could put me in the top 3, actually. And I played Top Golf as well.
I really want to just have some fun on the course, drink some beers, make some memories, and get first or second place, and then we'll see how the rest shapes up.
He could have the best team. He could have the worst team. I can't look at any of the rosters and be like, oh, this team is stacked.
Great energy. It's an energy team.
You would assume he should win because he has the top 2 picks?
The championship is the bare minimum. Winning it feels pretty, yeah. I mean, Doyle, Luke, me, Joez is going to just stand on the back wall and swat. He gets his stuff.
If he's going to win a sport, this is the sport Jake's going to win. I would have him beating us in the final, is my prediction. But we'll see. He needs to win bad.
For just making pure contact, which is currently the intention, I don't have too much of a leg up going on.
Good defense team. Maybe they'll keep him in. I don't know. But Jake probably has a leg up captain-wise with the golfing. We'll see if being a golfer actually helps in this game, though.
If there's like an area that if you hit it, things go well for you, then I would have a slight advantage. So hopefully we can get to that.
I was waiting in line over here to take my photo with Taylor Jackson, and Jake walked right in front. No apology. I don't even know that he saw me because he thinks he's kind of bigger than everyone. He thinks he's a big deal. Maybe he didn't see me because he just like saw my belly button.
I am really bad at golf, so there's that level of uncertainty, but I love the team. I feel great about being a Story. First time ever in green in here.
Sweet Lucas Diversa. The expectations for him offensively are going to be very limited. He will find a role for himself.
There's a goalie position in a golf game. That feels like something I want to do.
I think he's going to guard the wall and maybe make some goalie stops that hopefully could be game-changing.
I'm not a big golfer, but, I mean, I feel like Rory McIlroy, so that's good.
I forgot that, like, Jolly knows how to golf.
I know the greatness that I could be capable of, but I also know the greatness I could not be capable of.
The vibes are going to be high, and that was one of my goals going in. I think my teammates are going to be stoked to be teammates, and that's pretty cool.
The team looks great. It's a lot of very handsome men.
Whatever the relegation numbers are, you can already give. I would just give myself 5 or 6 now. Let's call it 5 to be safe.
He's having a crazy year. I haven't liked many of his drafts. I think I got to see it first. I got to see it.
I mean, Jake is a great captain, and it's going to depend on if he goes, then they go. If he doesn't go, they don't go.
I don't see any reason why we can't score points. I feel good about the team. I know Jolly golfs.
They have as good a chance as anybody to make a long run, and they'll hopefully, for him, be playing desperately enough to get points on the board.
If you don't think you're a championship team, what are you doing here? I can see them putting up some points.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, we're talking about you, Jal. No, I can't actually. Now that I say,
This guy should have been the first overall pick.
That's not true.
Should have been the first overall pick. You ever seen him golf? Put in Bobby Golf highlights right here. There you go. Hey man, what's up?
No, I think they might struggle.
No. He's going to get not skunked. That's franchise, but he's a goner.
I kind of want him to be a regular pool player. I don't know that the leadership's working for Jake.
I mean, if I go 6-6, I just repeat as champion, which no one else has ever won before. And it feels like people have forgotten that in this warehouse.
If one of us gets 0 here and the other gets to the championship game, if I don't make it to the championship game, I'm staring relegation straight in the face.
Let's go. Break it down.
You can have talent, but if you guys don't get along very well, or if you're not cheering for each other or getting excited for other people besides yourself, I don't think you're destined to win much.
I wanted to draft a team that just felt like a cohesive unit of personalities and vibe. And I think I didn't get that. I don't know how we're going to gel, but the buttons probably bring us together.
Everything that I play, I want to win. I don't really care if it's golf ball or if it's, checkers. I want to win.
Skill-wise, I think we can do it. I think Swilly can make some putts.
Used to live by a driving range, so I can kind of a little bit swing a golf club.
As far as, college softball background, great defender in the back wall. I'm college baseball background, great defender on the back wall.
He hits balls, fields balls. He's got touch. You're putting a baseball, and he probably hits baseballs with bats all the time.
Do I think I have the most golf experience here? Yes. But, hey, Doyle wanted to go with Cohen and O'Brien, so I get it. I'd rather not have that, the press.
I'm glad I got Rob.
If you look at his IG, all he's ever posting is him just taking driving ranges at the golf course and just hitting golf balls everywhere.
I think the vibes are good. The talent's there, so we'll see what happens.
They told me defense is going to matter. Dan Rourke always goes 110% on defense, so I think there's a high floor there.
Back with the freezers, MFers.
I think there's going to be a bet of who would break a golf club first. Me just normally swinging it, or Dan being mad.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that. I'm going to have to, I don't know. I might just let it happen. Not my golf clubs.
I did see what happened to that poor trash can, R.I.P.
With some of the blitzball stuff, Dan's like, there's a couple tournaments Dan was like, oh, dude, I feel great about my hitting. And then he didn't hit. So then he got mad that I don't think he's going to have that bar set for him. And I think he's going to be a gentleman. I think he's a golfing gentleman.
Everybody is looking at me about, don't break a golf club. I'm not an animal. I can be calm if I want to be calm. See how quickly I just turned that?
I think that this is more of a calm sport, so he's less emotional. I think he'll probably curse a little bit if he messes up a little bit, but it's not really. I don't foresee that.
I can't be causing any chaos with our equipment, so therefore I won't do that.
He promised me he wouldn't, and I don't believe him.
We only have one driver, so I can't do that.
I don't like to look at Jimmy afterwards. It's like if I fucking break something, it's like, shit, my bad. But that's not going to happen.
I was actually wondering if anybody had spoken to him yet about, hey, drivers are very expensive. You can't just snap it over your leg.
Little known fact, that golf club was purchased at a New Jersey Goodwill 3.5 years ago for the first ever anything but a bat home run derby. And now it's being used for this sport. It was $2.
But don't tell him that, because I think if he knows that, then he'll definitely do it.
All right, so then I'm going to snap it over my leg after I shank one.
But I will feel emotion. I will not act on it. You like that? What do you think about that one, Chet?
I think he's going to break the course. I think he's going to run through the sand and fall into the water.
I'm calm right now, and a lot of times going to warehouse tournaments, I'm tweaking because I'm nervous. I'm not nervous right now. And for my play, at least, that goes a long way, so I'm in a good spot because I'm a freezer with our team right now.
I might be the worst captain, depending on how much golf is necessary.
I know BBD's a great driver and golfer, so that's huge.
Probably my 3 favorite people to spend any time in the warehouse with. And one guy that I've won with. That can be discussed now.
Dalton, adaptable. I think he's the best warehouse athlete that we have overall.
I'm going to be real. This is going to be a humbling experience for me personally.
Golf might not be my game, but I've won a championship with every single one of the guys that are on my team.
We've seen Gamer Shelfy that if they go 0-3 the first 3, they're going to have a chance in the playoffs.
Maybe Shelfy gets 4th, and then me and Shelfy play in the final for Blitzball for the championship. That's probably the best content.
You might see us working out the kinks in the regular season once again, but we will figure it out.
Game 1, game 2 might not look pretty. But freezer ball is about just figuring that out and coming back when it's elimination time, and we'll have a plan by then.
No one really makes me nervous. The game itself makes me nervous.
I think it's a feeling out process for what this game is. It's not something that anybody's used to here.
Once we start playing, there will be oh, they're good. Or, oh, shit, that team's bad. But I don't know what it is yet.
I'm excited. It's going to be a fun watch because we have no idea what's going to happen.
That's it? Yeah. This is the end of the video?
No, a doorknob. We are in a fucking.